Hello everyone. Before I start this video, I want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I've finally hit 200 something now, so it's pretty good. Let's keep on, feeding the fire, and let's get 300, and hopefully 400, and blah blah blah. Go on, yeah. Anyways, here's a match of sub-base domination, one of the best game types available for Modern Warfare 2. It's great if you play with friends, but it's not good if you're playing by yourself, because this needs teamwork, and you're not gonna find that usually playing by yourself on Xbox Live. Anyways, I like this spot because this is a good spot for defending B and for shooting down people coming from C. Yeah, it's a good spot. Usually I like to plant claymores right here. Pick up that scavenger or blue backpack, plant a claymore right there, and it's good for shooting what I like to call the twin towers up there. Seeing if there's any snipers or whatever. It's good for counter sniping, or yeah, it's a good spot. Anyway, after I chill here for a bit, I usually like to flank C. You'll see in a second. Yeah, C. You'll see how I flank C in just a second. Yeah. Anyways, I like to go down this little place right here, but right now I'm just playing a little laid back because I want to get my Harrier going up. And you'll see in a second just how good of a spot that I'm going to is if you know how to play your cards right. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up this guy's blue backpack. I'm gonna put a claymore down right here, and yeah. And now I'm just saying it. Since we have our UAV up, so I'm not gonna check that area. I'm just gonna go right into here. But I see there's somebody here, so my teammate runs in and gets killed. And right here, I really like using this window, because this window, people don't usually look through it. And you can usually get a pretty good streak going on just by shooting through that window, because everyone's rushing through the two doors at C. My cold isn't better. It's still going on. Yeah, it sucks. Anyways, I got my Pavlo, or I mean not my Pavlo, my Harrier. I'm going to get my Pavlo though. I'm planting it at A because I saw that A was about to be taken. And it's a pretty good spot actually. I got one guy there. Got another guy with my claymore, and now I have my Pavlo up in the air. And yeah, everything's going great. Defending C pretty well. Now I get my AC-130. I'm planting it right here. And the thing is, on this map, if you have a 11 kill streak going up, it's really good because people are just gonna stay inside and they're not gonna capture. So now I'm just telling everyone in the game, or all my teammates, that I'm gonna defend you guys if you guys take B. So take B. And yeah, domination requires a lot of teamwork. Especially defending flags, capturing flags. Yeah, I think of myself more as a guy who defends flags. I have friends that like to capture, so I sometimes don't really worry about that. Anyways, right now I'm 20-0, and after my AC-130, I usually like to die, so I can get my kill streaks again. But I'm going to give them a fight before I die. So I'm just playing a little bit more offensively now. And I see this predator missile. I don't want to get killed by that, so I'll run back inside. And yeah. Now that we have a C and B, it's just a matter of defending B, really. I see B is being captured, but someone already killed him. And yeah, I don't know why I didn't get that guy. I probably had like painkiller on or something. But I get killed right here. And it's time to rebuild my kill streaks. Yeah. Now when I'm rebuilding my kill streaks, I'm gonna go back to the way I played before, which is a bit more laid back. And I'm gonna go into this tower in front of me in a second, and it's a really good tower, especially if you're spawn trapping, because you can get guys going through the door behind me. And that guy's stupid. He could have killed me. I wasn't even paying attention. And you could defend a B very, very well. It's a really good spot to defend B and spawn trap A. As long as you have a claymore set, you should be good. I took that guy's blue backpack, plus the claymore, and yeah. My nose is really stuffed. Anyways, scavenger is highly recommended if you want to stay in this tower, because there's gonna be a lot of people running through that door, and the only thing you really have to worry about are noob tubes and grenades. And now I'm just checking over B and A, just making sure. I can't even breathe right now. Just making sure no one's capping B, no one's getting out of A. Everyone's under that tunnel right now, so that air support. Did I just say hair support? I mean air support. Air support isn't really getting any kills because everyone's just hiding underground. But that's really good, because if they're hiding, that means they're not capturing, right? And obviously everyone knows the objective of domination is to defend 2 points, pretty much. Defend 2 points, spawn trap the other point. Anyway, I got my Harrier up in the air. Pretty soon I'm gonna get my Pavlo, but not as soon as I thought, because they're all just seriously just chilling on the ground, and you see all my teammates running in there, getting killed. But I get my Pavlo up, and I see that guy try to shoot down my air support, so obviously thing to do is to kill him. And yeah, this is the recipe for really just spawn trapping the hell out of someone, of a team. As long as I have the spot, I could see people going to C from the far corner, going to B from A, and making them, forcing them to stay at A. Yeah. Now that I have my AC-130, I want to try and get out of here. But again, I'm not going to give up without a fight. I think someone comes up here. Well, that guy almost kills me, but someone else does. And that guy, I don't know how he didn't get killed by my claymore, honestly. Maybe he saw it or something, I don't know. Anyways, get my AC-130. Find a safe spot so I don't get killed. Sometimes I kill myself with my AC-130. It's pretty stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Now that I have my AC-130 up in the air, it's pretty much just spawn trapping 24/7. Look, you can see that all of them are in that tunnel, and even if sorry guys, even if they try to get out, I have my Pavlo and my AC-130 in the air, and it's gonna take two shots with a javelin, with a stinger from my Pavlo, and 3 shots with the stinger from my AC-130. Seriously, they are not winning this game. It's just total overkill. What we have in the air right now. I think we even have a Harrier now. So yeah, I'm not that good with the AC-130, but seriously, even if you're not that good, it intimidates the enemies, making them stay indoors while we have 2 capture points, which is really good. I think in a second you'll see C is getting lost, but I'm honestly not really going to bother with it, because I think my teammates are capturing A, and I personally like A and B better. But what are you gonna do, right? The game is almost ending anyways. Now I'm outside B. Now I'm just waiting for people to come out from A, because they got spawn trapped like a few seconds ago. Come out from A, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna try and dominate us, because without that they're not gonna win. Right now we got a chopper gunner up in the air. They're pretty much done. game's coming to an end. I think I went like 46-2 or something, 43-2. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Comment, rate, subscribe, tell all your friends about my channel. Thanks.